Hey guys, welcome back to another Reading Your Comments video. I'm Waylord Minion 777 and it is time to wade through. Our first comment comes from Safari Haney, who says, loving the Burton-esque style of the animation. Burton looks good on you, Wade. Lol. This is from the Boogeyman animation that Jenny did, or CR Twigs put together. So if you guys haven't already, you should check it out. Definitely go check out her channel and other work. Give her lots of love. She did a great job on this. So I was really excited to give it to you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And it is kind of Burton-esque now that you mentioned. I mean, it's not exact, but I can see that there's a similarity there. So that's cool. But yeah, that's cool. She did a great job. I love the art style and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Also, I might be losing my voice because I've been doing lots of recording as I'm getting ready to leave for PAX. So, per usual, I had all the screamy stuff done earlier, so now I've got no voice left. Amethyst Rose says, shout out to Molly. What this video might have been without her. That's my XD face. This is from No Man's Sky, where Molly came in and gave me lots of tips as to how to proceed in that game. And it was definitely necessary, so I do appreciate that. I don't know if I'll continue that series or if I'll stream it someday or what I'll do. It feels like I've gotten to a point in the game where the tasks are complete, and from this point forward it seems like my main objective will be going from planet to planet, collect resources, fly to the next planet, collect resources, fly to the next planet. It really feels like I'm just going to be refueling myself to get to the center of the universe or whatever. I don't know if that'll be that interesting to watch. It might be, but there's just not enough. There's not like side quests or anything that big. It doesn't feel like anyway. But I really am enjoying the game. It just feels like the planets are a little bit barren. They're all the same biome. And whenever they announced this game, I did not know how it would be possible. And now that I've seen this, okay, it's a bunch of different biomes, but they're planets and you fly from planet to, I get it now. And it's pretty well done, but I don't think it lives up to the initial hype. A lot of people have compared the game to the trailer, yada yada. But it is a fun game. I'm just worried that I've gotten to the point now where it's resource collection and move on, resource collection and move on. So I don't know if I'll continue it, but thanks to Molly, I did manage to at least get to the point that I'm at, so. Thank you, Molly! Nash Beckett says, this is from Who's Your Daddy? So if Antoine's his father brother, and Molly's his girlfriend sister, then who was Phone? Well, that only leaves Elive? Elive's Phone? Oh, what is it? Sister, brother, or sister, sister, or brother, sister, brother, father? I don't remember. My brain doesn't go back. I can't recall. I know I was having lots of trouble in Who's Your Daddy? I think it was part 16, trying to give people names because we were trying to kill daddy and stuff, and I don't know. Father, brother, girlfriend, sister, D-Live. D-Live's Phone. I answered your question. D-Live is Phone. Quago, Quesadilla says, I wish I had a dank beard like yours. I'd finally have something to stroke while thinking. I'm thinking I should move on to the next comment. Mark Caliber says, hey Wade, just wanted to say you have certainly become a success on your own on YouTube. Also want to ask which character in Guts and Glory are you looking forward to playing as when it is finished? Well, thank you for the compliment. I've been doing it for a long time, and you know, a lot of people will still try to compare my channel to Mark or Jack or Felix or other big YouTubers out there. But really, the fact that we've reached this milestone, some people think we got here really slow. I'm amazed we got here at all. There are so few YouTube channels. Worldwide, there are less than there's like 2,500 channels that have hit 1 million subscribers. Worldwide. And people, I don't know how you can say that it's not a big accomplishment to get here, no matter when you get there. It's amazing that this fan base has been here with me and gotten to this point. I don't feel like I deserve you all. And some people are like, you deserve so much more. And it's like, I'm already higher than I ever imagined I could be on YouTube. So I'm very, very happy to be here. So if I don't get another subscriber, if I just stay even keeled and you guys keep watching, then I'll be perfectly content. I have no need for, 10 million thousand subscribers a day, and nor do I want there to lose people. I'm just happy to be here doing my thing. I've never really minded other people's business. I'm just here for you guys and to play games and have a good time. So I don't know. It's really weird the way people look at it. I don't know. I'm glad I look at it the way I do, though. And as for Guts and Glory, I don't know. The bike, John and Jimmy are probably my favorite combo. If I had to pick a character, those would be the two. The ATV could be interesting. The car seems like it could be pretty funny as well. I guess I'll give it to the ATV. Just driving around like flipping and landing on your head or something or falling off might be pretty funny. But really, John and Jimmy get my vote, even though I've already played as them. They're the best. Jimmy. Stephen Ma says, Wade, putting the gory in glory. The gory in glory. Yeah! Indeed, it is a pretty gory game, but I enjoyed it. Hopefully they have more maps. MulberryMan says, you broke the bike! Dude, I'm impressed. I didn't even think that was possible. Well, you throw me in a video game, especially an early access video game. You throw me into a video game, especially an early access one, and you never know what you're gonna get. I find many bugs, I find many ways to break things, game-wise. I know, talking to Mark years ago now, but I'm sure it's still true. He told me that whenever he plays a game, he finds ways to break it that no one has ever thought of or imagined was even possible, including the developers. And I feel like that's true of a lot of us that do YouTube. There are things that probably shouldn't happen that we find a way to make happen. That's just because there's so many of us doing it, and so many games release unfinished now because they want money to continue the building process. So they release an alpha and beta and yada yada. Hopefully the intent is because they want to get more beta testers to fix the game. In some cases it's a money grab, but it is what it is. It's the world we live in. Everyone has to make money, so I get it. It's just unfortunate how many games never get finished or stay in alpha or beta forever, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Guts and Glory seems pretty good so far, so hopefully they wrap that one up and do a good job with it. So far I'm very happy with them, and I hope that they release more maps and those other characters soon. And hopefully I find ways to keep breaking the game for your entertainment. I feel like it's getting real in this comments today. I'm getting down to the heavy topics. Amanda Hayes says, they're escaping from the apartment because JP and Wade ate Molly's leftovers. Now they're trying to leave before she gets back home. If that was the case, we would break a wall to get out. You don't mess with the Molly's food. You don't mess with my food. You don't. She makes this like homemade chicken Alfredo and puts like spices and stuff in there. And if I touched that and it was gone when she wanted some, I'd break my microphone and then I'd be a dead man. Oh, just be good there. So that'd be a good reason to escape the apartment. Or I could jump out a window and blame it on JP. Should do that. Gmod horror maps, blame it on JP. Someone make the map, give me a link. Starlight Cookie says, I think they enjoy killing each other more than they enjoy playing the actual map. Another Gmod horror map question, or comment. Yes, sometimes, no. There's one thing I enjoy more than killing JP in Gmod horror maps. And that's when JP gets the crap scared out of him. Whether it's because I'm dead silent and then yell, or because something pops up and gets him. That shrill, high-pitched, girly scream is like music to my ears. It's candy to my tungicles. It's happiness. It's ecstasy. There's just something about JP being terrified. Terrified. I'll stutter my way through it. I don't care. That is just an amazing feeling. Other than that though, yeah, killing the crap out of each other's fun. Squiddy Game says, love your videos, but what time in a week or day do you release your videos? I would like to know because y'all are the best. Who is you all? Is this question to me or is it to more than me? I'm not sure who y'all refers to, but in my case, 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. Generally speaking, on weekends, I release my videos a little bit earlier. around 11, 12, 1, and then around 2, 3, or 4. Weekdays, it's more so between like 2 and 4, and then 5 and 7. Sometimes videos come out a little bit earlier, sometimes they come out later because of processing error or rendering error, or just I'm not home whenever they're done. I've got to go do something early in the day and I'm late getting back, or I oversleep. There's tons of reasons why things aren't always on the right time schedule that I would like to have, but usually it's because I sleep in too late, because I'm usually up really late. But that being said, that's the general time frame. These are all in Eastern Standard Time, so Eastern. But I don't know, 2 videos a day, usually sometime in the afternoon, evening, Eastern. Hopefully that helps. Chris Robert says, can you do a live stream doing the start over, please, of We Happy Few? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about We Happy Few. I did 5 parts of it that were about 20, 30 minutes long each. I think I recorded for about 40, 45 minutes per episode that I ever did. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I'll see what kind of interest there is in doing more episodes of it. I'll possibly pick it back up and keep it going. Maybe I'll do a live stream of it. Maybe it'll just stop. I don't know. I've got to see what you guys want me to do with it overall. There's a decent number of people that want me to start over, but they also are still working on the game. So it's like, do I want to start over now and then just come back one day to find that my save is once again corrupted? I've got to start all over again, or should I just wait till they get more of the content out that they want out? So I don't know. It's a thought. I do want to get back to it at some point. I'm just not sure when or how I'm going to do it, because I don't want to lose my save file again. Putting in, with all the traveling and trips that we've been doing these last couple of months, 6 trips in 2 months between conventions and weddings and things like that. It's too much work to put in 5 or 6 hours to a single game to only get out 3 or 4 episodes or 5 episodes. It's just too much. It's too much for me to try to record. It's too much for me to throw to day to edit. When I've got 1 week to prepare for 10 days worth of videos or 2 weeks worth of videos, it's just too much. Recording 5 to 6 videos a day is hard. Having them edited is even harder on her because she's got to go through and watch them start to finish, then cut them all up, edit it, everything else. So the thing about survival games is you have to record so much of it to get so little that you can actually throw into a video, because there's just so much downtime of running back and forth over the same street, or going to collect a resource, or trying to find food or water. It gets so redundant, and it's fine when you're the player, but watching it kind of gets old. I don't want to post, 5 1-hour episodes where there's only 10 minutes of interesting stuff happening each time. So survival games are tough. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about We Happy Few, but I do plan on getting back to it at some point. Hopefully that answers your question. Angel McGee says, looks like you got your just desserts. Wade. Patrick guaranteed it. I'm getting so much fun out of you guys having no mercy for each other. Is that normal? Yes. Being sadistic in video games is perfectly fine, natural, and normal, and I embrace it. In video games, that was the key word there. I kind of did get my just desserts from Death Stare. I got blasted by balls in Death Stare. I mean, blasted. It's fun. It's a really fun game. I don't know if you guys enjoy watching as much as we enjoy playing it. That's kind of like Obliteracers. I had a ton of fun playing Obliteracers, but not as many people enjoyed that series or watched that series either. But there is something just fun about this group and mercilessly beating the crap out of each other. And on top of that, Patrick knew how to punch and knock us down at the start, and I didn't know how to do that. JP didn't know how to do it. I think Gar figured it out, but Gar knows every control to every game ever. But JP and I didn't know what we were doing. But Death Stare's fun. We have at least 1 or 2 more episodes of that coming out. I don't know if we'll do more or not, but I've had a lot of fun with it so far. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Brian Hurley says, I hate the videos where no one has a chance because it gets rid of the tension. If no one has a chance, then it's not fun to watch for me. This is from Ultimate Chicken Horse. That's a common complaint. So the last few episodes of Ultimate Chicken Horse, we were really screwing around a lot, and there was a lot of barricading ourselves in and trolling each other and making it impossible. And we were raging and having fun with it, and the reason I posted all 2 or 3 episodes that were like that was because I thought it was entertaining enough that you guys would still get a laugh out of it, but a lot of people seem to really want the game to be played so you can get from start to finish. I mean, the game is designed in a way that we weren't playing it wrong by any means. Somebody still won and somebody else still lost. There was just a lot of screwing around and not making progress. So I guess I made a bad call there. I just felt like it was good enough to not just throw away. but a lot of you guys were very hard on me for that. So I guess unless we're playing it exactly the way we usually do, I'll just try not to throw too much of that in there. I mean, I'm not gonna change my channel to play it for the way people complain and want it played. My channel is still gonna be done the way I want it done ultimately. And if you guys don't like that, then it's not the channel for you, and that's fine. And if you do, then cool, stick around. But I do care about your opinions. So what I mean by that is I will listen to what you have to say, and if there are changes I agree with, sure. But I'm not going to make this channel try to conform to the opinions of over 1 million people, because I will never make everyone happy. It's impossible. There will be guaranteed one person, at least, probably hundreds of people per video that absolutely hate me or my videos or my sense of humor or the game or the way we played the game. There's just no way of making everybody happy. So Brian, I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it. There were some people that did. But there was a lot of negative feeling about those Ultimate Chicken Horse episodes, and I'm sorry about that, but I ultimately made a judgment call, and is what it is. Worst case scenario, wasted 10 minutes of your time, so sorry, but hopefully other videos made up for that, or you guys enjoyed other stuff along the way. Tai Faith 44 says, legends say if you're early, the Wade Man will reply. I do go through my comments on videos. It's kind of random actually when I go through them. Sometimes if I'm home, I'll go through them right away, but a lot of times I will edit my videos up and I will have them well, Day does the editing of the videos, but I'll do the scheduling, I'll put a title and description, tags and all that stuff. And then I'll schedule it to release at like a certain time, like a 2:30 or a 3 o'clock, 3:30, whatever it may be. And then I'll go and run errands or get food or whatever else we're doing. Or if I'm at a convention, obviously I'm not gonna be looking at my computer right away. But I do go through my comments, sometimes late at night, sometimes right after they release, and I'll read a bunch of them. I don't always reply to all of them, but I try to reply to a few, and I do read through them. So if you comment, there's a good chance I'll see the comment, but there's no guarantee of when the best time is to comment. Just comment after you watch it, or when you watch it, whatever. If you don't want to comment, that's fine too. You can be one of the silent observers, so to speak. Whatever makes you comfy. I'm just happy you guys are here. As I said, I'm laid back. I just enjoy you guys and being entertained. Moonbeam, how'd you make it into another comment video? My sentence died there. My brain stopped working. Moonbeam's back in the comments again. I guess Moonbeam has some comments that just jump out at me. Oh, this is probably why. Seeing Wade being smacked in the face with balls is a joy. Death Stare. Yeah, that was part 3. I think we posted 3 parts of Death Stare now, so I think there's 1 part of that left. Glad that that's a joy for you. There will never be any adult-rated videos that will involve the same thing, most likely. I guess you never say never in life, but I'm 99.99999% sure there's that one person out there. So you're saying there's a chance? No, but I guess. I mean, I could get hit upside the head and have my personality completely change and be like, man, I want to be in a porn and have balls hit my face. Next comment. Thanks, Moonbeam. Sir K92 says, I saw this video and the clown in the new video list and I was like, oh, hell no. Last time I saw a clown, I was 10 and out of fear, I Spartan kicked him in his stomach. I can just imagine a 10-year-old Spartan kicking a clown, him go flying off a roof. Or, why is a clown on the roof? Off a cliff. Why is a clown on a cliff? Falling over, because clowns. And I don't have a fear of clowns, but I also don't find clowns funny. I find them creepy. They're just creepy. They're not scary to me, but they're creepy. It's like, you know, if I see a clown, it's, oh, hey, look, a clown. Let's go the other way. I'm not like, ah! And I'm also, you know, not, clowns. I guess if you find clowns funny, that's the way you react. But I'm just, you know, let's move on to something else. Hey, look, an elephant. Let's go watch it poop or something. I don't know what. Not that. Wow, wow, this is the best comments video ever. 10 out of 10. Ooh, Wade, he's our man. If he can't screw it up, no one can. Keep Spartan kicking clowns in your imagination, just not in real life, or else you'll get sued. Clowns are people too, except for whenever they're hideous monsters that are trying to kill you and steal your children. K. Harris says, I love Wade's videos so much, I'm willing to watch this even with clownophobia. What's the actual name for that? I'm sure one of you guys will let me know. The actual name for being a fear. The name for being a fear to clowns. Not afraid, afeared of. But guess I'm not sleeping tonight. I mean, I had to play it. If it makes you feel any better. I mean, I know it's scary to watch sometimes, but playing horror games is a lot scarier than watching somebody play horror games. I speak from experience. I've watched Mark play horror games in the past. After I did Outlast, I watched his Outlast playthrough, and after doing, oh man, what was that other one? Amnesia, maybe I watched his Amnesia playthrough. So, yeah, playing it is a lot scarier. When you're watching it, you know, you can laugh at someone else's reaction. There's somebody in the room with you, I'm there with you kind of whenever you watch me play it, or Mark's there with you if you're watching him play it. JP's there with you, Patrick's there with you, Gar, etc, etc, etc. When you're by yourself in a dark room with nothing but one bright light shining in your face, making it hard to see, it's scary. I don't have the phobia, so if you actually had the phobia, I suppose you would be even worse for you. So I guess, touche, the phobia wins. Final 2 comments, guys. This one, Bossatronio says, liar, you are sponsored. And FaZe Rug says, who came from VAT19? This is from a vlog I posted talking about the different conventions I'd be going to, PAX West or Prime, and then TwitchCon, and then Games and Music Festival at Dana Point out in San Diego, or near San Diego, at the end of this month, at the end of September / early October. And then I also introduced Feisty Pets, which I have like the bear right here. And I guess Bossatronio thinks because I have this and I talked about it and kind of promoted it a little bit, I was sponsored. But truth be told, they kind of reached out and asked if I wanted to do like a video with them. And they told me about the Feisty. I didn't know who they were. I didn't do any research on them or whatever, but they showed me some of the video of the Feisty Pets and what they looked like and did and this and that. And I thought you guys would enjoy it. So they didn't offer me any kind of monetary compensation. I didn't even know they were gonna send me these things or whatever. I just thought it'd be cool to, you know, talk about it, work with them, and give you guys a heads up that these things existed, because they're cute and scary and horrifying and fun. So I figured there was somebody out there that would appreciate getting to see this. So I said, sure, let's do it. I don't always have to be paid to do something with someone. I mean, I'm not that greedy. It's nice to make money, don't get me wrong, but I just did this for the fun of it and to show you guys the Feisty Pets. So, truth be told, this was not sponsored. If it was, I am legally obligated to put sponsored in the top left-hand corner at the beginning of the video and have a line in the description. Why in the world would I break the law about this? If it was sponsored, I'd tell you it was sponsored, but it's not this time. So I'm not legally breaking any laws at all. I'm just doing something I thought you guys would enjoy. But a few different people called me out and think I'm lying just because they sent me some Feisty Pets to show off in a vlog. This was not part of an agreement. There's no contract. There's no obligation for me to do anything, for them to do anything. We just worked together and had a good time with it. So I'm sorry that you feel otherwise, but that's the truth, and I'm sticking to it. Even though I can't English, I'm sticking to the truth. And VAT19 was fantastic to work with. They were fun to work with. I would gladly do it again. So if they would like to do sponsored work, that's fine. If they want to do non-sponsored work, they're more than welcome to reach out. So I don't know. I mean, YouTube's a business. Don't get me wrong. It is a business, and by having a career out of it now, it is my full-time job, so money is important. But despite the fact that I'm not a PewDiePie or a Markiplier or a Jacksepticeye or, you know, one of the top of the top of the top of the top, I'm doing just fine. I have been full-time on YouTube since I had about 50,000 subscribers, and that was a struggle. Don't get me wrong, that was a struggle. I was making less than minimum wage, and trying to pay off bills and rent and things like that was tough. And as YouTube's gone along, I've done a little bit better and better. Obviously, I've got day editing for me now. So YouTube, LordMinion777 is its own entity. It's bigger than me. And there's a business bank account that exists out there that pays me and pays her and pays people for making animations and things. There is a business behind the scenes, and that's no secret. But I started this a long time ago, and I enjoyed all this stuff because Mark did a lot of charity work, and I got to join him for that. And I got to see how passionate fans were for him, and then for him and Bob and I in Drunk Minecraft. And Molly encouraged me, and I decided to start a YouTube channel. And I didn't expect it to become a career. I really didn't. I was talking about going to law school or becoming an eye doctor at that point. And now here I am. So I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at. And I do have to think about money. That does matter. But I'm very fortunate to be in a position to where it's not minimum wage anymore. I'm actually making probably more than I deserve. I'm not making millions or anything close to that, but you know, I'm making enough money to get by. I can pay the bills now, and I can go to these conventions and things like that. So not everything has to be a sponsored deal for me to work with somebody. I get emails from people offering me money to shout them out or to work with them. And it's just, I'm not gonna sell myself out. You know, there's a line everyone has that they have to draw in the sand on YouTube. And where my line is drawn, I'm not going to cross it. I didn't cross it whenever I was struggling for money. I'm certainly not going to cross it now. If there's someone that comes up and wants to work with me, I like what they're offering and I like what the deal is, and I can be myself and not have to be fake or lie to you guys, I'm all for it. But sometimes something comes along and I just want to do it for fun. And someone can't pay, so it's like, whatever, I'll just do it, whatever. I want to have fun. I'm here to have fun. I want you guys to have fun. This is entertainment. We're all in this for fun. And YouTube's doing well enough to where I don't have to just do anything for $1. It's fine. So, I don't know. So I'll get off my soapbox now, but I just want you guys to understand I enjoy what I do. And money may matter, but money doesn't control me. Never has. It didn't whenever I struggled, and it certainly won't now. So, not sponsored. All right, and I believe we are at the last comment of the video. The bands. Woo! Rubber bands. Dragon breathing rubber band. Fire. Water fountain. Last comment of the video. Last comment of the video. Explosion. Hey, you're gonna hate me for that. Katya M says, 1. A highlight video is always an awesome idea. Really loved watching this one. I don't know how to... Is that a good... that face? I don't know how to make that face. I'm a failure. This is from the 1,000,000 sub vid. This is kind of like a channel highlight video. And 2, congrats, Wade. I've been on the channel for a while, and I'm so happy you got to do your own thing and have fun without being just Markiplier's friend. You're awesome, honest, funny, and you obviously appreciate your fans, and we appreciate you back. Am I saying words correctly? I don't feel like I'm talking that right today. Keep being you, Wade. Le heart. Le heart. Why le? I don't know. Le heart. So yes, the highlight video, I wanted to do that. I had some other ideas too, but unfortunately I couldn't do everything. The timing just wasn't quite right for some of the stuff, but Day put together a fantastic highlight video. She and I talked and we went over some different ideas. I told her some different things that I would like to have in it, but she edited that together. I do not want to take any credit. She put that together, did a great job. Some of the ideas were hers, some of the ideas were mine. It was a mixture, collab of thought, but in practice, she put it together and did a fantastic job. She told me she actually had like 30 minutes or 40 minutes worth of clips and had to trim it down to get it to like 16. And some of you guys are like, why don't you just post the full 30? But I think maybe there'll be a second video one day of the other clips, but I think that this was about the right length. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be this long. I expected like a 5-minute video. So whenever I saw the length of it, I was like, holy crap, how much work did you put into this? So she did a great job on that. And you guys mean a lot, and it's amazing to see how far the channel has come because of you guys. Being able to grow on YouTube and slowly upgrade my setup and get a higher quality microphone and camera, and editing software, etc., etc. it's amazing how it's changed. The background's changed, my living location has changed, my lifestyle has changed. But I'm still the same guy. I still sit here and play games for fun and play games for the videos and everything else. And by lifestyle changes, I mean we go to a lot of conventions now. There's a lot of traveling that we didn't used to do. We have our own place now, no longer living with my family like I was when I first started. So things have changed quite a bit. And let's see, what else? The Markiplier's friend thing. So Mark is my friend, and I'm not ashamed of that. Mark's been my friend since way before YouTube. But there is something to be said about starting off a YouTube channel after somebody else who's very successful. And at the time of me launching this, Mark had 20 to 50,000 subscribers, maybe less, maybe more, I don't remember. But he wasn't Markiplier like he is today. Ultimately, at the end of the day, he's still Mark to me. He'll always be Mark to me, but for the fans, he's Markiplier, and Markiplier is a huge household name worldwide nowadays. When I started my YouTube channel, it wasn't that big. He was growing, but he wasn't that big yet. And my point is, for Bob and I, for people that have worked with Pewds, for people that have worked with Vanoss, for people that have worked with a lot of the big YouTubers, if you start off working with a friend and then start your own YouTube channel, you will always kind of be in their shadow. Unless you grow bigger and past them, maybe, I don't know. But that usually doesn't happen. Not that I know of, anyway. But you always kind of get that whole, like, you're just Markiplier's friend, or the only reason people watch you is because of Markiplier, or Wade, I like how you played this, but why don't you play it with Markiplier? Or Wade, why don't you play this with Mark, Bob, and Jack? Wade, why don't you do this with blah, blah, blah? It's like, it's never ending that people want those people. And I get it. They have 14 or 15 million and 11 or 12 million subscribers each. I understand you guys want Mark and Jack. I get it. You know, I fully understand. They are vastly more entertaining than I am, and their videos reflect that. And that's fine. I'm happy for them. They're my friends. But being constantly reminded that you're, I don't know, in their shadow is hard, especially when you're first starting off. Like at this point, I'm comfortable. I wasn't comfortable even acknowledging that for a long time. And at this point, it doesn't bother me anymore because I am my own entity. I am Wade. I've worked very hard to be Wade, LordMinion777. I love recording with those guys, but I make it an intentional thing that I do my own content, that I work with other people, and that I still have time for them too. But my channel does not depend on them to exist. If I never did another video with them, people would still watch my content. And that's what I wanted. I did not want to be just, you know, Mark's second channel. And Mark never pushed that. Mark's never been anything besides a great friend, a fantastic friend. I can't say enough praise about him or Bob or Jack or Molly, D-Live, Intuin, Pat Gar, JP, etc., etc. I have great friends on YouTube and I cannot complain about them. They are fantastic people. But a lot of times fans kind of throw on that stigma of, Wade, it took you 4 years to get to 1 million, it only took Mark a month. Or Wade, it took you, and that's not true, it didn't take him a month, it took him a lot longer than that. But point being is, there will always be that comparison there because he's my friend, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm very happy where I'm at right now. People, Wade, you only get this many views on a video? It's like, that's plenty for me. Whenever I used to get 15,000 total views a day, I was full-time on YouTube, and that was a ridiculous number of views a day. And I was struggling hardcore then. And now the channel gets from anywhere from 100 to 300,000 views a day. That's an insane increase. It's not millions a day, but it's a lot more than what I had, and I'm happy. So I'm happy to be Mark's friend. I'm happy to be Wade. I'm happy to be LordMinion777. And despite some people that I guess think I shouldn't be happy with what I have, I could not be happier to be sitting here in front of you guys, sharing this moment, my words, this ugly face. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate you all. I would not be here and I would not have the happiness I have without you. So maybe I'm not the biggest YouTuber on the planet. I'm not the smallest YouTuber on the planet, but I am where I am on the planet, and I'm proud of that. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a very deep, emotional, and serious reading your comments videos. But I am happy. The Minion Army has over 1 million members in it. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. Until next time. See ya, guys.